Well, just about good morning, it's 10 to 12. So still good morning, YouTube. So just a little update yet again. Like I said, I do apologise if there's been no real content videos this year really at all. And as I probably told you, I'm going home early. I've got 2 shifts left, which means tomorrow, Tuesday, and then tomorrow, Thursday. So Tuesday and Thursday, the 28th is my last shift. I've then got 4 days to get everything sorted, which is plenty of time to put my little tent up. So I'll be sleeping in that for the last night or two because the car will just be full, especially the last night. So the tents go in, the big tent. It's all ripped down to one side. I haven't been sleeping in it hardly at all this year, just the first few nights until I sorted this car out, took the seats out. The plan is to not put the back seats in ever again. So plan being is I've got 4 years left. When I come back next April, it'll be 3.5 years I'll have left. It really isn't worth investing in anything apart from a decent tent next year as my storage. So I'm trying to get one of those, they call them pop-up tents, but they're not. They're the ones you put there, the framework's already in it, and you just pull it up the top, and then it sort of forms itself. Pop-up tents are the ones you just take out the wrapper, throw to the ground, and they pop up. Not one of those, because they're never big enough, and if they were, can you imagine the size of the disc, if you like? Because I've got a one berth, which I'm going to be using, and that's big enough on its own. So the frisbee shape, but almost like, what would it be? The diameter of it, I don't know, 3 foot or whatever, 2.5 foot, I don't know. So a big one would be out of the question. I don't think they'd make them that big. And I do want a biggish tent, so for storage. Doesn't have to be massive. So one of those ones that you pull up into shape, so there's no hard work involved. Trying to really downsize on everything I own here for the last few years. Get rid of stuff I just don't need, which I did a lot last year. Those seats, like I say, they'll either go to the tip, or my other plan is to ask the owner of the campsite if he would like them. I think he might, because you could sort of, whether they got a bit of an outdoors pub type thing, that you could use those as some kind of seat and bolt them to pallets or whatever. I'm sure that's a good idea. So I'm going to ask him if he wants them. If not, then in the back of the car and off to the tip this week sometime. Yeah, like everything else, bit by bit. I haven't got a lot left really. I've been getting rid of bit of things. I'm not buying anything or anything, or nothing large to take up any space in the car. I want as little as possible in this car when I leave. Hence, when I come back next season, it's not going to take a lot of work. I mean, the first few years when I had a little Fiat, and then by the Audi A3. I mean, it was just right up to the roof. Passenger seat, you could just about squeeze into the front seat to drive it down when I got back, to drive it down to where I was going to pitch the tent. Not doing that anymore. I do want a tent. It's going to be one of those like I just told you about. And it will be for if the weather bad or something, I can't sit outside, I can sit in it maybe, and a bit of a kitchen area in it. And that's about it really, and some storage, which won't be a lot, as I say. So all the clothing stays in here because I know it's. Pardon me. Oh dear. Part of the reason that is they stay dry, they stay warm, they don't get mouldy. They're in the car. If you leave them in the tent, you just never know. Especially the tent I've got at the moment. So the suitcase is in the tent, but there's not much in it. All my clothes I wear day to day and other stuff I take back with me, it's all here in the car in one big hole, one like pedal bin, a bit of tall one. I use that as a laundry basket as well. And that's about that. So I've got the mattress in the back nowadays. The bedding, I'll be folded up nicely. And I'm hoping the car is going to be parked up where I used to park in the past, not like last year when I parked on the field itself and it down by hedgerow and it just got attacked by the mice. I really don't want that to happen again. So the car is going back up to where I used to park it before, closer to the landlord's house, where there's other cars there, and I don't think he's ever been attacked by the mice there. So yeah, he's got a few cars standing there and stuff, so should be fine. Yeah, so that's it. I'm now once again, day off. It's laundry day. Off I go to Ross-on-Wye to do my laundry. The Morrison's one outside, which I filmed before and shown you, so I won't bother doing that again. Yeah, that's just it really, just a bit of an update. I fly a week tomorrow. So my last shift, like I say, is the 28th. I fly on the 2nd. It gives me 4 days to sort everything out. So it'll be 3 days just chilling out, relaxing, because I am dead beat at the moment. Work's been quite full on, short staff sometimes, and yesterday. I finished yesterday. That was my 4th day out of 5, so 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, and I've been doing that a lot recently, and I was exhausted last night. So yeah, I came back. I had a few beers, which I've been trying to cut down on, but I had a few beers last night, and yeah. So as far as the weight goes, I've been successful. I'm not slim, but I have lost in the time that I've been here. What would it be? 12, 13 kilos. So that's pushing. If not, that's pushing 2 stone. That's a lot of weight to lose. You can't really see it on me that much because I was that big, and I am big still, obviously. I'm still ideally I should still lose probably about another 2 or 3 stone. I'm such a big man. I get away with it a bit because I'm quite tall at 6'2", so I carry it a bit better than other people that are, say, 6 inches shorter than me. It would look worse on them than it does on me, I suppose. So I get away with it a bit like that. But as far as health goes, I need to keep losing weight, and I will. I've had such a good start now. The last few weeks, I'm doing it steadily. I'm not sort of shock dieting so that you get the yo-yo effect, you put it all back on. I'm not doing that. I'm still eating. I'm eating sensibly. I'm eating enough. Drink a lot of water as always. Cups of coffee and that, and a lot of sensible fruits and chicken I eat a lot of. Basically, I'm losing a kilo to just over a kilo a week. I did have that 1 week when I was poorly. I lost 4 kilos in just over a week, but I wasn't a very well man at all. That was just after my mum passed. It hit me very hard. It hit me very hard in the fact that I wasn't well. But I'm healthy. Fit again. I seem to have my sugar levels all under control. I keep an eye on that. I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to become diabetic, but I seem to have got that all under control. I check it regularly, not every day, don't need to do that, but I checked it this morning, 8.8, spot on, So, hang on a second, a bit of a dangerous position here. They're loading that tractor and trailer with newer. I think we'll pass that. So I've got now today off, so I'll try not to eat. I had some baked beans this morning. I'm trying to make sure I'm going to get some fruit now and then in a bit. When I get to town, when I'm doing my washing, I'll pop into the shop there, which is Morrison's, or I might pop across the road after to Aldi's, where it's just a little bit cheaper. And get some fruit there and some mushrooms and a bit of chicken for tonight. Might cook that tonight or might keep it till tomorrow. Next year, so I was with my mate Richard. We meet up most Fridays because I never work Fridays. We meet up most Fridays. We go into Halfords, have a look around, and there's the other shops there where we park. And they've got these, I think £55, one for £35, one for £55, give or take, fridges that you can use in the car. And the £55 one is, I can't remember how many litres it was, but it's probably 7 or 8 litres. I don't know, I can't remember. So quite a big one. It would fit nicely strapped into the passenger seat where I'd leave it, plug it into the cigarette lighter when I'm driving. That's one of the first things when I can afford it next season when I come back. So if I've got a bit of money left, I'll go straight into Halfords to buy one of them if they've still got them in stock. I'll find them somewhere anyway. But it looked really good. The smaller one was okay, but you couldn't fit an awful lot in it. But it had got a drink holder on the side, which is practical. But I've got drink holders, cup holders in here, so don't really need that. So that's my plan next year. So I can buy more sort of things like milk rather than living off this powdered milk Coffee Mate. So which is all right. It's very nice, very creamy taste, but I don't think it's that healthy. So I want to buy proper milk, and I can keep sort of drinks in there, my water, my bottled water, I can keep it in nice and cold, and beer if I ever buy any, and that sort of thing. So yeah, so that's the plan for that's the first and only probably semi-major thing I'll buy next season. Because I just, like I say, I don't want to be buying stuff because eventually, in 4 years' time, it'll be packing up for the last time. Like I said, I think I have said for the last 12 months I might be looking to get an apartment somewhere. I'm thinking maybe I don't need to just stay camping, but I'll have to camp right into winter because my 67th birthday, as always every year, will be at the end of December. And that's going to be, yeah, we can have snow and ice and whatever that time of year quite often. So it's going to be cold. So the car's going to have to be insulated a bit better. But that's in the not so distant future. But a lot of things can happen in the meantime. Who knows? But if everything goes to plan, that's what will happen. And before I fly back home to Sally in the Philippines for the very last time, in 4 years' time, or just over 4 years' time, car will be sold, everything will be got rid of, and I will just go back with my suitcase, and that will be it. I will be then living permanently in the heat and the rain, because it rains a lot at certain times of the year, that typhoons and everything. But I enjoy it, and I'm looking forward. You shouldn't wish your life away. I always say this, but I am looking forward to retirement now. I realised, even with getting fitter now, which I definitely am, I'm still struggling to do these 14-hour shifts, but I do them because it just makes sense rather than doing half days. So yeah, so basically that's it for now. I'm just about getting into Ross on Wye now, and like I say, washing will be done, a bit of shopping. I'll go back to the campsite and relax. I might go this evening back to work and park up for the night, because it means I get a little extra sleep, so I don't have to get up so early in the morning. I've had a shower now. I'll probably have another one if I do go tonight, so I don't have to worry so much in the morning, just a quick wash. And then tomorrow night, back to the campsite again, which I haven't been doing in a long time. I've been stopping there because I've always been doing 2 shifts, minimum of, and then stopping there for a couple of nights, sometimes 3 nights, depending on how many shifts I'm doing. That's done with now, so I might stop there tonight, or I might just stay on the campsite, I'm not sure yet, and get up earlier in the morning. And then the same on Thursday, and then, like I say, I am done. So everybody take care. I will keep you updated on my plans on how I'm getting back. I'm hoping to, I say this every year, it never happens, but if I could just film a bit more of my whole journey back to the Philippines. Like last year, it was a disaster because I got stuck it was nearly 2 days in the end. I got stuck in China. It was 2 days, it was a whole day, and then they decided they'll put us, definitely wasn't flying because of a typhoon in the Philippines, so we couldn't fly to Manila, couldn't land in Manila, so we had to stay in China. And eventually they decided to put us up in hotels for the night, which I told you all this, sure, in the past, but yeah, and then almost the whole day, the day after, before they decided, yeah, it's now safe to fly. So it really was 2 days in China last year. I'm hoping that's not going to happen this year. Because I have no internet there, and my wife Sally thought I wasn't coming back. She couldn't hear from me, didn't really know what was going on. It was almost at the stage that she wasn't going to wait to meet me there anymore. She'd been there, like I say, 2 days herself, and she was almost going home on the bus, which would have been a disaster for me, because I rely on Sally to guide me through getting back with the buses and everything, and yeah. So that's it. Everybody take care, and I will speak to you later. Bye for now.